ashes of the world unite. It's time to roar, to fight the fight against the puppet masters pulling strings. We'll strip away their power, hear our piercing screams. We won't be silenced anymore. Break free from the chains that they adore. Stand tall, unrigging the game we rise. We'll win reality from their lies. Unrig the game, unleash the fury. No longer slaves to their corrupt machinery. Say his name and he appears.
This is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Greetings and welcome to Unrig the Game. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you are all doing and living well. Welcome to Unrig the Game. We are in our final chapter of Government Gangsters by Kash Patel, and what a night, what a night, what a night. Let me start by thanking all of those awesome people out there in the winner circle making it happen on a monthly basis. You are part of the solution. Thank you so much for your support. Now more than ever, it means so much. And thank you as well to Shelly and Wolfram, who support us over on Rumble as well. We are broadcasting live tonight on Rumble, YouTube, and X, and away we go. Guys, by the way, this is the kickoff show. What we do here is we talk for about 45 minutes to an hour, just chilling out with the crowd, the most awesome, most bass crowd out there on the scene today. And then we leave YouTube and stay exclusively on Rumble and X for the reading portion of the show. If you're on the rewatch crew, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for rewatching and leaving a like. Remember, the like button is the base button. If you're based in reality, if you're based in the truth, if you are a good person, then you hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not, then we have another button for you. It's the thumbs down button. You can go ahead and be that person too. But either way, you're interacting with the stream and the channel, and you're helping it out. So I appreciate each and every one of you. So anyways, yes, the kickoff show is happening right now. And if you are on the rewatch crew, you can always, if you want to skip the kickoff show, you can scroll. You can just go ahead about an hour or so into it, and when you see the avatar himself, winning reality, up on screen with the book next to him, you know that we've started the reading. There you go. That's an easy way to do it. And by the way, if you're behind or want to catch up or want to start from the beginning, there's an awesome playlist right there in the description on each and every platform for you. Just click it. It takes you to Rumble, where you can watch every episode of this book right here, and enjoy learning about Government Gangsters by Kash Patel. It's been a great book, and it's hard to believe we're wrapping up our 5th book already, but we are. And our next book will be War on Warriors by Pete Hegseth, our Secretary of Defense. So that ought to be awesome. Hold on, is that right? Yeah. Secretary of Defense. So many cabinet positions rolling in. You know, unfortunately, I don't have any news tonight on Kash Patel's cabinet confirmation and him being sworn in. I was hoping by this time, I was thinking, man, what a great way to end it in this book by having him sworn in as the FBI, our new FBI director. It's looking good. It's looking good, but it hasn't happened yet. They're dragging their feet because they know that's when the fire really starts. And they are not, all the swamp creatures are panicking and running for the exits and doing everything they can to obstruct his confirmation. So I don't have any news on that. If something pops up between now and then, I'll let you know. But unfortunately, we're going to make it all the way to the book without him being sworn in. So that's the way it goes. Let me say hello to this awesome crowd that is out there. Heidi, thank you so much for holding it down on the Rumble side. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Wolfram, my friend, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy that you're here, man. I know you're having a busy week. How was your first day of jury duty? Remember when you're here, to always listen to the Wolf. He absolutely positively knows what he's talking about. And he wipes his paws. He How did I do that? Wipes his paws, lips, and he howls. And that's how you know the alpha mod's in the house. All right. And there's Arby. Arby, what's up? How you doing, Arby? Thank you for that link today. You put in Discord for me. I did go take a look at it. Very interesting stuff indeed. Indeed. Ozawi13, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing over there? Oh man, Ozawi. Thank you so much. You guys, I can't put it up on stream, but you know, because it's on the Rumble side, but you know when I do this, what it means. Ozawi with the $20 Rumble rant. Thank you so much for the Rumble rant, Ozawi13. Ozawi says, good evening, everyone. What a great way to say good evening to everybody. Thank you so much for that, Ozawi. You rock, man, and welcome. So happy that you're hanging out. Everybody's enjoying having you here as well as me, and I'm glad that you are you've joined the team, the winner circle. Thank you so much for being part of what we're doing here. We really appreciate it. And what else we got out here in the crowd? See, I saw some other people. I like to say hello, and then I go back to comments. So there is Shinagram. Shinagram, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been? How you been? To be Flair. Whoa, To be Flair. Hello, how you doing? Check you out. What have you been up to? Blast from the past right there. All right, all right. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let me scroll back up. Did I get everybody? All my VIPs in the front row. All right. Let me scroll back up here, and then let's go over some comments. I don't have a lot for the kickoff show in terms of content. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. And if you guys have anything you want me to bring up in on screen and analyze or review, I'm happy to do that tonight. Because honestly, I looked around for things for Cash and other things to go over. I mean, we'll have some stuff for tomorrow night, winning tonight, for our politics and top news and updates and all that stuff. We'll have stuff for that. But as far as the theme of the evening, I don't have too much out there right now that's newsworthy. But we could just play it by ear. You never know what might pop up. I do have a few things saved in one of my lists here that I can go back and look at. That might be interesting to you guys. Let's see. But if not, we'll just go with the flow, right? RB was working on prepping for my show Saturday. I'm finally ahead on things. Going to be talking about media and manipulation via fear and emotions build a little off my last stream on is that Haiti or Hi? Is that what that is? I'm not sure what Hyatt is, but I think you're meaning Haiti for some reason. I don't know why. That's the closest I can come with that. Help me out though. Help me out. Well, that's good. That's a great topic, man. It's a great topic. The more people that talk about it, the more people get informed about it. Pulling people out of that first veil, that establishment narrative, and all the dastardly mind control that comes along with that. Absolutely. It's good topics, man. But I wish the best of luck on it. Don't tell my employer they are subsidizing my YouTube hobby. Yep. Don't worry, your secret is definitely safe with me. I will not, and that's another reason why I do it the way I do it here, as well. Let me see. Ain't no heat like the heat from the hell you built yourself. They don't like the idea of the heat. That's right. They don't. I know what you're talking about there. Blair says, be careful with jury duty and listening to both sides. My friend was just convicted of murder and is serving 72 years for defending himself against a psychopath. Ouch. Yeah, get a lawyer. Court was closed today, but got the runaround renting a car today. Finally got one. Okay. And I don't have to report tomorrow. That's great. That's great. So it's already turning out pretty good for you. Make sure you just go in on the first day wearing a Trump hat and a Trump shirt, and I think you'll probably get out of whatever it is. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the court system is where you live. Oh, you're always lurking? Okay, cool. All right. Let me see what else we got here. I have watched a lot of trials on YouTube. Oh yeah, so yeah, we're loyalty to Jason for life, evidently. Jonathan Haidt, a psychiatrist who wrote a book about moral foundations theory, and the elephant rider I talked about this past week. Oh, cool, awesome. It is President's Day, and what a great President's Day it is. We finally have a president to celebrate. How about that? We haven't had a president to celebrate since 2016 through 2020. Yeah, okay. He was most of 2020. He was president. Okay. Yeah. Say you believe in nullification. There you go. Actually, just get a shirt that says nullify everything. Wear that shirt in there. You'll be out. You'll be out before you know it. Nullify everything. Nullify equal infinity or something. Nullify null into infinity. That's it. That's the shirt you want. Just put null and that into sign, like your and then infinity, the infinity symbol. And see, they'll figure that out fast. Like, no, we don't want the guy. If you want to run down on theory in my first 35 minutes or so, I was talking about it. You can probably find more concise versions online. I say more than I'm like, well, when you're starting out, that's the way it is. And if you go back to my old videos, that's the way mine were too, like in the beginning. And then I'd remember that after I got off stream, I'm like, man, I was umming on all the way through that. And you just put it in you lock it in and you start to work on it and you remember it for next time. And you find little ways to remind yourself not to do that as best possible. Usually when I'm in that state there, I need to remember to slow it down. Maybe I throw something up and I chill for a minute, or I just, sometimes I just have to move along to the next topic or something like that. If I'm not hitting it, right? If I'm not hitting it, I'm not coming across smooth. But thank you for trying your best to provide the quality that people deserve, because that's sorely missing in a lot of people, a lot of places out there. Yeah, there's an right there for you. See, all right. Yeah. So yeah, good luck with that, and keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. I always promise. That's what I was trying to think of. I always promised minor improvements every week, right? Minor improvements every week. That's minor improvements in my delivery, my presentation, my production, whatever it is. From day one, I always said, okay, and as always, minor improvements every week. And I did, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of, just tightening up this or adding a new video or adding a new, that banner or what, I don't know, whatever. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, you guys slowed down in the chat, man. Now you slowed down in the chat. I caught up. But I need more to talk about, guys. Let's see what is out there today. Should we run over to X and see what we can find over there? Let's see. I saw this Canadian guy on there today lecturing Americans. We're booing we boo you guys because of your president. That's what they said. That's what he said. And he said trying to steal our sovereignty. I'm like, what an idiot. What a knucklehead. I was like, don't you realize he's just trolling your soy dictator? I mean, and as far as sovereignty goes, you lost that to the WF a minute ago, man. If you don't realize that Agenda 2030 is being shoved down your throat, it sure is. And thank you to bright light. Thank you to Arby as well. I think I already mentioned it, but I did see his post. It's bright light about Canada. It's in the Discord, but it talked about how they're being overrun by people from Asia, to put it lightly. And that is part of Agenda 2030. So as far as your sovereignty goes, Trump ain't your problem. I know that a lot of my Canadian friends that come here understand that their base is hell, and they understand what's really going on there. So I ain't worried about offending anybody by talking about it. But that guy was a knucklehead. He said he hated Trump and MAGA. So okay, enjoy your servitude to the globalists there, pal. And by the way, I mean I'm indifferent on whether or not Canada becomes a state or not. That's up to them. People will vote on it and decide what they want to do, right? They want to succeed from the Queen, they can. and they can enjoy the freedoms of a constitutional republic with a Bill of Rights that guarantees your rights, your inalienable rights. You can try to enjoy that, or you can just come here, you know, and apply legally for citizenship and assimilate to our culture. So that's the choices. But I do wish them the best. They have a lot of problems that were brought onto them by their government and their WEF puppet known as Justin Trudeau, son of Fidel Castro. So that didn't, but some people are just like, they have their own first veil of up there too. Their own that those veils of perception persist amongst all places around the world these days that are like us. I mean, there ain't much in those terms, and it's very prominent in other countries, I'm sure, that are more authoritarian with the propaganda. They know that first veil is complete propaganda. I guess they do. A lot of people are born into it and they don't get wind of it until they get older. But they got their own first veil problems up there, don't they? They got their own establishment narrative going, and then programming people for life up there, don't they? And that's how I guess that's how soy dictator Justin Trudeau keeps getting elected. If it's not just rigged outright, who knows? Doesn't matter, because we're here in America, and things are turning around here. And inevitably, when we prosper, everybody else prospers. So even if he doesn't like it, he'll still reap the benefits of it. And I hope they really, more about with Canada. I just really hope they deal with their drug problem. I mean, that movie Canada is Dying was an eye opener, and it's really sad. And kids shouldn't have to grow up in that environment and be indoctrinated into that style of life, that lifestyle, and have that like on their streets and the crimes. And hell, I've talked with Scott Freedom and other people from Canada about how much intrusion and authoritarianism is going on there. Base people like Scott tell it like it is. And I wish them the best. Like, so one knucklehead under the mind control of his own corrupt establishment, and it doesn't change my opinion about anything. But again, I'm indifferent about them becoming a state, because I don't see how you're working out the electoral college, and we're not giving a country more electoral power than any state has in the country. Some people say I'd be like California. But still, I don't want another California sitting above me either. Right. And, if they're being propagandized that we're coming after the sovereignty, like the average mainstream, establishment, useful idiot in Canada is being fed that to the point where a crowd is booing America and our national anthem after we've been allies and friends for so long. If that's the power of their propaganda, you guys got some work to do before I might change course on that and be like, I don't think I want them until the majority is more base. Until we have more scot-free freedoms and less, chuckleheads like that guy on X. Right. It didn't help. I was dealing with spurging on the side chat, but one of my friends is a mod now, so hopefully that's less distracting. Yeah, block it out. Focus on what you got to do. Spurging is going to happen. I suggest, you may not, want to do it too early on, but once I turn subscriber mode on, as far as my chat goes, things got a lot better. Even though, the people that want to come in here and be idiots will still just subscribe, come in and be an idiot, and then leave and unsubscribe. I mean, but it slows it down and it keeps the bots out. So if I can help you in any way, shape, or form get on your feet, just let me know. Ask me for advice. I don't mind giving it. And I can tell you what worked for me and what I had to overcome anytime. I've been doing this a while now. Been doing it a while. Earning every view, earning every subscriber, earning every like, day in and day out. That's what we do here. So it seems the topic of the day is Trump's tweet about breaking the law if you're saving the country. Any thoughts on that? I haven't seen it. That's my first thought. But I don't know what the context is. So I hesitate to comment on it. But I can, my mind immediately goes to the fact that we're at war. We've been at war. Our country's been trying to be taken over by a foreign ideology, a manifestation of Marxism and globalism. and a slow kill to our society through corruption, exploitation, and demoralization, of course, destabilization and crisis, the normalizing of the erosion of our rights, the normalizing of the erosion of our borders, our safety, our freedom, our prosperity. Everything's been eroded slowly over generational warfare, as we talk about all the time here. That's the gig. The gig is up. The game is rigged. We're calling out the rigged game, right? So, yes, I realize that in times of war, sometimes you have to override the corruption. So what is the law, and what is he referring to as the law? Is it some bullshit subversive law that was passed by a bunch of corrupt establishment useful idiots? I mean, what law are we talking about here? Those are the things that pop into my head, but I haven't seen it, so I can't really give you a definitive answer on that. So I've been lurking during the kickoff as I was working on things for inspection tomorrow morning. What kind of inspection are you having tomorrow morning? Well, you don't tell me until you're done lurking. Tell me later. So I'm curious. T-Rex Trucking and more. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're hanging in there. Thoughts and prayers are with you during these trying times. Well, Canada can do fuck itself in my book, booing during the national anthem. I mean, we beat their ass during the game, so whatever, but so disrespectful. I don't think the US would boo Canada. No. No, but I empathize with their condition, right? I empathize with their condition, and like I was saying earlier, whatever is propagandizing their we have the same we have first bailers here, right? They're idiots too, because they're useful idiots in that sense. They've been boxed into a narrative, and that's their worldview, and that's something that is not. They've been abused, right? So they're abuse victims, and that's the way I view even the most frustrating useful idiots in the first bail. At the root, that's what I'm thinking when I'm dealing with them. Now, if I may deal with them directly, I may deal with them, some say in a harsh way. It depends on the individual and what I think they need to hear. But as far as that goes, underneath it all, I realize I'm dealing with someone who has a unfortunate condition that wasn't really brought on by themselves initially. So wherever that goes, wherever it takes it, that's fine. But again, my hope is always, and my thoughts and prayers for them is always clarity. I pray for clarity for them, because clarity will free them. So if that guy kind of understands from my direct, not so nice reply to him, not so nice. Just I did it on the same level he did it, right? And that Trump's just trolling your puppet boy. If that seed plants and it grows and it sprouts, then maybe in time he'll realize, oh shit, I'm kind of believing bullshit, aren't I? Well, he's just trolling. What happens when we don't? It wasn't some kind of Canadian resistance to us trying to take it over. Look, if we want to take Canada, we'll take it. All right. Well, what about a day? But then we got a bunch of people that are angry that we took it by force. That's not us. That's not us. That's not how we do it. We don't become our enemies. And so we're not gonna take your sovereignty. You don't have any, but we're not gonna take it anyways. We're not gonna take your country from you. You can be Canada. It's okay. For those that are worried, I know the base ones are like, well, maybe it'd be better if we're or maybe we know that Trump is just trolling Trudeau, because Trudeau is a whipping boy for the WEF, right? That's right. Canada would join as a few conservative states and a few liberal states. There is a long history of the United States adding a red and blue state at a time. Well, you got to, because you got to keep the stars even on the flag, man. You can't have any uneven stars on the flag, right? We got to think about our beautiful flag, our American flag that represents each and every one of us every day. We can't have that. We can't have some kind of like one big star sticking out amongst all the other ones. No, we need to add 5 at a time or add none at all. That's the way I see it. Don't be messing up the flag, man. All right. Last ones were Hawaii and Alaska at the time they were emitted red and blue. Oh, okay. Do we know they were going to be red and blue at the time? Or that's the way it turned out? Hey, Civil Prepper, what's going on, man? How have you been? What have you been up to, man? Hey, Winning. Hi, everybody. I'm in and out. I've been playing the live to get at least give you the watch hours. Thank you for that. And I have a lot to do tonight on my night off. Chores. Gotta get those chores done. Get all that prepping done. And man, thank you for being here and thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Make sure you join us over on Rumble too when we jump. And by the way, now that you see, somebody always reminds me that I need to go and make sure I got my links together and pin them in the chat. Like there's something that always triggers that memory. And even if I don't bookmarking it, I need to copy the link. There we go. And even if I don't get it right away, I eventually get it before we jump. I don't think I've ever jumped without doing it. That would be really bad. But see, that's when you do things too much. Sometimes you forget the little things. There we go. There's that. That's saved. It's saved in the description now. And here comes the comment to be pinned. There it is. All right. So that's where we're going after the kickoff show. And thank you for your unknowingly reminding me to do that. Simple Prepper. Thank you. Let's see. This was a quote from Napoleon. He who saves his country does not violate any law. That's true. I mean, in times of war, sometimes you got to do things you got to do. And like I said, we've been at war our entire lives. It's just modern warfare. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Dangerous Waves. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. How have you been? Can I be off topic for just 1 minute? Yes, you can. My mama goat had twins on Saturday, and they are so stinking cute. Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on the stinking cute twin goats. And welcome. Andre Diet over there on the Rumble side. How are you doing? Good to see you, Andre Diet. Awesome that you're here. Always great to have you. Always great to have you. All right, there's that and that and that. Okay, man, I caught up to you guys again. And so you got to give me some more talk about. Let me look over here. Let's go. Okay, so I've screwed my ex up again. I commented and added too many times to UFO grifters. Now I'm just full. My ex feed's full of UFO grifters. I mean, but some of them are against the UFO grifters, so that's pretty good. I know we do UFO degrifting, UFO alien rabbit hole people on Wednesday nights. And so I try not to I tried to mix my shows up too much, but I know a lot of you are here for that. But I love the Elon ones. Breaking news. Oh, nice. Well, here's some breaking news. All right, here's some breaking news. Let's just scroll down X and hope I don't roll over something that gets me in trouble. How about that? That's always a fun game to play, isn't it? Always a fun game to play. Yeah, this is it right here. Extended. Oh, you're at the wrong show for that, man. No, thank you, though. I'll keep extending it, roll from. That's all right. It's all good. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So why not? Let's do it the full thing. Let's look over here on Rumble, how we're doing over there. We got a great crowd in Rumble already. Thank you guys. Remember, you guys got to hit that thumbs up over there to get us out into the algorithm. I don't know why I forget to star this right away, but I need to. Right when the show starts, I need to remember to star Wolfram's post here. There we go. It's that one. There we go. So I can remind you guys with the wolf here, because you got to listen to the wolf. He knows what he's talking about. That you guys we're all counting on your Rumble. We're all counting on you guys. Have been doing so great lately. We're getting over 10 likes, and a lot of times. This show, Unrigged the Game, has done phenomenal on Rumble. It's one of those shows Rumble loves, and this particular book has done great as far as views go. It's really done great. I don't think we had one that went under 1,000. That's really good. That's kind of like the goal here, considering I'm up to like 634 over there on the Rumble side. Man, if everybody who came and watched Unrigged the Game would subscribe, we'd blow past our goal in no time fast. But you know what? I'm happy that you guys are here and that you've made this book extremely successful and that you've enjoyed it. And I hope you feel the same way about the next one. I think that next one will have a very hard-edged approach. Hey, Snipe, what's up? How you doing? We already can tell from the intro we listened to that Pete is not holding back in this book, and he has some strong feelings and opinions about things, and he's not afraid to make that known. So anyways, let me pull this up and let's do it the right way, because guys, when it's breaking news, it's breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking news. Everybody loves breaking news.
Well, hello. Okay, so Elon Musk says, let's up and go. Nick Sorter says, breaking, the Mexican Senate has just approved the entry of U.S. Special Forces to take on the cartels. Finally, is this real? Trump has designated the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and they are about to pay the price for the American lives they've taken. But we have a note. Okay, what's the note here? The Mexican Senate did not give approval for U.S. Special Forces to take on the cartels directly. They approved U.S. Special Forces coming to Mexico to train Mexican soldiers. Okay, we'll see about that. Note adder. No, I appreciate the people that do add notes that are accurate. So, okay, and I'm sure this is just a promo video, so I'm not going to even. This is the Army 7th Special Forces group training. Anybody here part of this group? Is that you, Wolfram? Okay, so anyways, there you go. That's good news. And like I said, from this new initiative, I think Mexico is going to benefit greatly. And I think at the end of this, while up front there may be some resistance to by some people, I guess maybe they are a little bit paid off or something. But all in all, for generations to come, if we get rid of the Mexican drug cartels and help Mexico rebuild itself and have a safe, prosperous country, generations down the road, Mexican citizens are going to be thriving, and that's great for everybody. So, and as long as they can hang on to it, they'll have a safe place to raise their families, be prosperous. They won't need to come over here. We'll be helping each other from our own countries. And as we both journey into the golden age together, and that would be great, wouldn't it? Like Canada, you just have to get on board, and realize that what we're doing here is trying to make our little part of the world great for everybody that's here, and our neighbors. We want to make it great for you too. We want to help you get rid of that drug problem you got, man. That's what's happening up there in Canada. Is, we want to help you get rid of that globalist that you have in charge in your country, who is ruining guys, right? Who doesn't care about you whether you live or die, who opened the borders to an extremely astronomical amount of foreigners, and is overwriting the Canadian heritage with it. And that's called a Cloward and Piven strategy. And it's also a very cultural Marxist strategy. Of course, Cloward and Piven, married couple. I did a stream on them. I explained what that is. They're very Marxist based. So don't mistake it that Cloward and Piven strategy is derived from cultural Marxism at its root. I think people try to dismiss the Marxist thing, man. At its root, when you can find it at its root, that was what inspired it, man. We just did a show last night about, energy to intention to idea to manifestation, right? And basically, that was the gist of it, right? And where these evil ideas come from, that come from evil intentions, which comes from the evil energy that's out there, and same with good, right? So Marxism is clearly a spawn of evil, unless we say spawn of evil, because you can tell by its results that it is, right? It's a complete grift, and it's out there to steal the hearts and minds and may turn them into useful idiots of people who buy into it, and then use that manipulation to destroy free sovereign countries so that they can dominate and install authoritarianism and despotism and all kinds of things that benefit the worst amongst us. So yeah. So, anyways, Mexico, I'm looking forward to helping you guys make Mexico great again by eliminating your single biggest problem and hindrance to doing that, which is your drug cartels. They're not good. They're not good people. And they hurt your children. They hurt your country. They hurt your freedom and your future. And I'd be proud um, to be a part of helping that go away for you guys. That's a good use of my tax dollars, not gender studies in Muslim countries. Like, what? All right. Yeah, I sure hope it's real two dangerous waves. I really do. That's not you, Wolfram. Okay. Just like we train people in Syria and Ukraine, right? Right, Snipe. We're just training, just doing a little training. That's all. We're just training. U.S. forces kicking ass, naked names. Let's go. Fidel Trudeau. Yeah, indeed. The WEF woman boy, for sure. What else we got out here? It's just for me. See, it's for me. I'm gonna see how like this. I got to be careful when I'm scrolling through these. What's your response to Stephen King? I hate these. I hate these. Like, this is called. I mean, I like anti-woke memes. I like the channel, whoever the person is, I guess. But I don't like this. This is called content farming, or no, it's called why can't I remember the name of it right now? I'll think of it in a minute. View farming? View farming? Okay. Okay, if they're not monetized, please say hi. You'll thank me later. Okay, I'll make sure I come back and say hi to you. I don't know who that is or what's going on. It says X is a threat to democracy. It might have to be blocked. Really? A threat to democracy? Did people just throw that terminology around? They really don't know what they're talking about. It's kind of like people who throw around the terminology MK Ultra. They don't know what they're talking about. They see somebody do something weird, and they're like, that's MK Ultra. Can you describe to me the techniques used in MK Ultra, please? No, you can't. But at the same time, a threat to democracy is another thing. Well, and when a tyrant, an authoritarian says threat to democracy, they mean their ability to rule over other people, not rule of the people, which is what it's supposed to mean, right? And so, anyways, oh yeah, this guy, I can't know what to make of this guy. He does a great job. I think that he's kind of like a UFO. I don't know if he's a UFO believer. He's Paranormal Chris. Seems like a good guy. Air Force veteran. But this is not my first time that Ross Cohart has used videos and images of easily identified objects as USO. Yeah, he does that all the time. Hold on. He does that all the time. So he's calling out, this is another guy out there that's calling out Ross Cohart, the UFO grifter, alien grifter from News Nation, who thinks he's got something going on. Starlink radio tower. Yeah, they do this all the time on that show. And so they're losing. He's actually killing that network. He's killing it, making it lose credibility all the time. Yeah, this guy too. So I'm running across a lot of people who are kind of like me, degrifting these UFO alien people because they are abusing people. They really are abusing people, and it needs to stop. We need to kind of clear it up, or at least call them out for it. Greer, all those guys. Robert F. Kennedy wants to ban all pharma ads from TV. I tell you, I can't wait for that. I've been waiting on that one I cannot wait. I talked about this the other night too. Man, I can't wait till we can turn on anything and never see a pharmaceutical ad. Can you imagine how awesome that's going to be? When on one day we're like, oh my God, they're all gone. I'm like, what are they going to replace them with? Hopefully not something else that's just as bad. I guess we'll get those taken off too. Hell, I mean, most of us grew up without even seeing a cigarette ad, right? Those were gone a long time ago. So, our kids, our grandkids, or whatever, will not have to deal with that, which is great. It's great. Those commercials they're meant to kind of manipulate people into believing they have things, so they go ask for the medicine. It's like that kind of grift. It's also directed at doctors and people like that, staff. Oh, let's use that. Let's do that. Okay, and then you get money for it, and you're all good, right? That was not Vivek's post. It was Vivek's commentary post. Yeah, so that's another thing that people do. Engagement farming, that's what it's called. And that's another thing people do is they take on a figure, a well-known figure, and they adopt the name, and then they just add to it, and then it's like Vivek's supposedly letting us know this. And so all you see up front is this, and you see the picture, and you might believe it's fake, and it's verified too. It's verified. So you can do that. You can completely spoof a popular figure. And let's see how he's doing. Oh, 162,000 followers. How about that? But you know what? If he's getting out good information to people, okay. You know, I wish I could have my old account back. Let's settle this debate. Did you knowingly, but like, oh my God. Thank you. Who's Blondie? Singer songwriter. The truth may sometimes hurt for a moment, but we'll set you free. Okay, I'm gonna follow you. These people are idiots. We didn't vote for a lot of people that you guys had in charge, destroying a country. You know, we didn't vote a lot of people. So get over it. Get over it. We did vote for Elon and the Department of Government Efficiency. We knew that would happen if we elected Donald Trump. So yes, we did actually, really in this case, did vote for Elon. He was at the rallies. I mean, I'm sorry you didn't watch him, but he was there. This idiot doesn't understand how people support Donald Trump. That's because you are a bought and sold for useful idiot. You know, maybe take your head out of your ass and you'll figure it out. Let's be honest about this question. Do you believe the funding for Ukraine is part of a money laundering scheme? I do. But we need to know what drugs will cause an infection of the premium. Oh, Jesus. I guess so. Oh, wait. I need to remember to change this when we're scrolling and commenting. And there's that woman again. Oof. Oof. 30 seconds in, and Greer is already over it. What?
No, I don't make claims. I make statements based on.
Especially you've been doing this for a long time. You've been around the block. And
Danny Jones. Danny Jones is kind of a
make some
grifter too.
wild claims.
No, I
And-
don't make claims. I make
I
statements
guess.
based on facts.
I
and
can't remember.
research. I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
You're not a scientist. You're a doctor. You're not a scientist. You're a doctor who started the New Age. Okay, I'm not going to go off on. You guys know my rant on this, right? But yeah, he's just a liar. Like I said, I think he's on his farewell tour. Okay, a couple of predictions here. He's already started kicking the can down the road on disclosure for this year. Again, I mean, it's predictable, right? We know he's going to do it. But he's got to be getting old. He's got to be realizing that more and more people are catching on to his grift and are getting real over it. And so more and more people are going to be speaking out about it. And ladies, so look at that. What is he doing here? He's like, oh, does that feel good? Let me rub your back for you. Hold on. Do you see what he's doing? I'm going to rub your back for you. Does that feel better? Do you like that? Jeez. How about that? Oh, man. Breaking. Democrats are dragging around an effigy of President Trump. Well, they should be arrested for that in prison clothes with a noose around his neck that is racist. At an anti-Doge protest in D.C. Now, these are the people who are out there shouting, what do we want? Corruption. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Fraud. When do we want it? Now. These are these people. They're called useful idiots. See them? There they are. Useful idiots. And, you know, it's a free country. But when you make threats against the president like this, you should be swiftly arrested. It's sick derangement. Yes, it is. Does President Trump executive order to withdraw the United States from the World Health Organization have your full support? Yes. Yes, it does, right? How about you guys? You guys support that? I do. Thank the Lord that America has the freedom of speech. CBS joined German police to conduct a raid on a citizen for posting a meme online. Yeah, Germany is erupting right now as well, if you didn't know. There's a lot of ads out there, I guess, like this, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of crazy shit going on in Germany right now. We don't get to hear about it because we're busy dealing with our crazy shit. But from the police to the invasion they had happen to them, citizens are being terrorized left and right. And what they're going to do is they're going to cause an adverse reaction. There's a group called the AFD. I don't know what they stand for or what they are, if they're what their base ideology is, but they seem to be promoting themselves as the answer. I don't know if that's the truth or not. Just saying, that's what I've been seeing. What do we got here? Rare to see this many federal workers so busy. Take a look. Oh man, look at this. Breaking. Thousands of protesters have gathered at the USA Capitol in a massive rally against Elon Musk, Doge, and President Trump. Look at that. Look at all you corrupt individuals wasting our money. Now you guys should be looking for jobs is what you should be doing. Not wasting your time out there because I ain't going to do shit. I know that your Marxist overlords told you that this works, but it doesn't, especially not anymore. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Breaking. Delta Airlines CRJ 900 jet operated by Endeavor Air has crashed and overturned with numerous passengers on board. I guess they're all hanging upside down. Currently, numerous emergency crews, numerous is the word of the day, by the way, are on the scene at Toronto Pearson Airport after a Delta airliner flight from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Toronto. Operator crashed and landed upside down. Ouch. Ouch. I hope everybody's okay. Would anybody support Mark Cuban working for President Trump in the administration? Hell no, and he won't. Is it just me or is UFOology getting worse? Ross Coolhart's latest news clip. Does this make you look more credible, or does it make you think that middle of mayhem reporting has been right all along? Yeah, well, like I said, you have to. Lefty, do we have somebody coming here? I saw Lefty, your paper airplane crashed. Is Lefty here? Where? Did I miss saying hello to somebody? I always try to at least say hello. Are you here, Lefty? If you are, hello. Okay, hello. All right. So, what is this? How long is this shit? I ain't listened to him for 5 minutes. Not on this show. No. So you have to start with, you have zero proof aliens have ever been here, right? You can't point to ancient aliens. That's a grift. That doesn't work, right? You can't point back to the Area 51 PSYOP that was meant to cover up for military aircraft. You can't go back to that. The term flying saucer isn't even that is legitimately that old. And it doesn't go back that far. It just started being used as part of propaganda. Let's look at this orb. I love the way the orb is in front of the tree. And, I mean, dude, they think people are stupid. Look at this. Moving. Look at that. It's in front of the tree. It's behind the tree. It's in front of it's a freaking light, man. You can buy these things and blur out the video. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? When you design a craft that could do this and then just fly it around between trees, doesn't that make a lot of sense? I mean, you're an intelligent species, right? You're intelligence. You're beyond human intelligence, and this is what you do with your time. Why do people ask the easy questions? Ask the easy questions. All right, enough of you. Enough of you. We saw that. An airplane. Yeah, we saw that. Okay, now we're starting to repeat. Oh no, look at this. The UFO community is researching this like it's some ancient hieroglyph tablet when it actually reads just a half ripped barcode. It's just a half. He's communicating with us. These people, man. These people. Guess what? More winning. Now we have thousands newly fired, unskilled federal employees to take over the jobs that deport illegals have left behind. Yeah, they sure can. They sure can. If anybody wants to hire them, I mean, so it looks like Alex Jones is reading down some of these documents from Doge. USAID secretly funded $4 billion to Bill Gates, plus another $880 million to the World Health Organization that also received $700 million. Tune in for the latest. Yeah, no big surprises there, right? No big surprises there. What the heck? What the WTF is going on here, people? Orbs over and under the water. The water is bubbling. Oh my goodness. What is this, guys? As we have reflections here. What is going on in this picture? Filmed in the Bay Area in February. Looks like a wave to me. Those are waves. Those are called waves. Those are called waves, and those are called reflections. And I think you're all right. That might be a submarine. I don't know. It could be a sub. I mean, San Francisco Bay, is that where it is? Whatever. Does anybody care? Oh boy. Does anyone listen to insane lunatics like this? This is the crazy lady who says that we're a threat to democracy. And you know what? A sandwich may be a threat to your anorexia. Struggling with an eating disorder. Yeah, you should worry about that and not what Elon's doing. So they can't comprehend. This red panda koala person is evidently a UFO grifter as well on X, and believes. I think big fan of Luis Alessandro. So ice raids taking place in Denver, Colorado. A woman appears with a megaphone. She instructs the illegals, you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to open the door. You do open the door without an order signed by a judge with the address and a specific person. They buying this shit. How did this person know this raid was going to take place and have a megaphone ready to this exact? Well, the price activated locally. However, she's misinforming them greatly. Amp 33, what's up? How you doing? Yep, they sure did. They sure did. Probably not this guy. Let's hold on. What's this guy? Is this guy good?
Unelected bureaucrats to spend billions of our tax dollars in other countries. That's the side you're on right now. That's what you're making videos
this guy's
about.
based. That's right. Okay, I thought it was this other guy. No, this guy sounds good.
Do you fucking liberals recognize that the main cause you're fighting for right now is for the right of unelected bureaucrats to spend billions of our tax dollars in other countries? That's the side you're on right now. That's what you're making videos about. That's what you're writing articles on Substack about. That's what you're protesting for. That's what you're filing lawsuits to make sure happens. Are you fucking stupid? Imagine if I had told you 10 years ago that in 2025, the thing liberals in America would most be fighting for is for billions, if not trillions of dollars of their money to be spent in other countries on things that don't benefit America in any fucking way, while America goes farther and farther.
This guy's gonna get me a yellow mark already, I'm sure. For some reason, they love to give yellow. They love to give the yellow thing, the limited access ads inappropriate for people to this show. Like, I mean, I literally would just sit here and talk, and they would give me it on this show. I think it has something to do with the book that we're reading. Even though we don't read it on YouTube, they still do it. Maybe it's the title. I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me why some of these episodes have been ad sustainability or whatever marked. That means that you get the yellow dollar sign from non-creators. You get its dollar sign. It tells you if it's green, you're good. If it's red, you ain't getting any money. If it's yellow, it means you're getting limited reach. So that means that they throttle the video down because they feel like some of their advertisers wouldn't appreciate the content that's in there. Like, you guys know the kickoff show is just me sitting here playing some videos, talking to you guys, and then we go over. There is MLS. What's up, MLS? How you doing? How are you doing? How are you enjoying Big Intel? Have you finished that book? Are you still reading through it? What do you think of it so far? MLS took my advice and got the book, and he's reading the book Big Intel by J. Michael Waller. So when he pops in here, I have to ask him how it's going. All right. There you go. You guys can follow him over there. What do you got going on, MLS? I haven't seen you. Still reading through it. I got sidetracked. Okay. Really like it though. I want to finish it. Yeah, it's definitely, it gets, I mean, it really fills in the gaps. I think you're gonna love it. But what you got going on these days, man? What's new in MLS world, and what you got coming up, man? Let people know about it. Elon Musk's XAI is going to start an AI game studio to make games. Sweet. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you didn't know, and I know a lot of you aren't on X, but a new Grok version is coming out, Grok 3. I think it might have come out. It's coming out today or soon. And it's supposed to be like it's supposed to like kick ass, take names. It's supposed to be like badass. So I'd imagine it's gonna be able to do a lot more than it currently can. And it's supposed to be like one of the most advanced AIs out there. And that's great. MLS says, I'm just working. I have no streams coming up. Too swamped with real life lawyering. Well, that's good. That's good. Busy is good. Busy is good. Keep it rolling in there, man. Keep it rolling in. We'll be here when you get back. Oh no. Here we go. Engagement farming, but it's still a good question. What's your response to NPR? Well, what do you think I'm going to say? Right? Some white people may choose this thumbs up because it feels neutral. But some academics argue opting out of that one signals a lack of awareness about white privilege, akin to society associating whiteness with being raceless. Stop. That's my response. Stop the bullshit. Stop the goddamn cultural Marxist programming of people, and get a life. Seriously, that's my response. And we're gonna defund that NPR bullshit, anyways. This person wants to leave the country because of a Chili's ad. Okay, please do.
Chili's ad. I think I have to get out of America. I just saw a commercial that was my
Yay.
breaking point.
Please.
It's a Chili's commercial. It's not even a political ad. It's just a Chili's commercial, and I'm losing my mind. I think I have to leave.
Yeah.
I don't think I can be a part of this world and this culture. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're right.
This is because of a Chili's ad.
Yeah, I know. That means you're mentally ill, you see. So you should either get out or get help. Get out or get help or do something, but don't hang out here. We don't need more people with problems. That's the truth, right, guys? We don't need more people with problems. Trump caused a plane to flip in Canada. Yeah, I know. Gotta run. Catch y'all later. Love the show. Hope to catch it again. Oh, thank you for being here, Dangerous Waves. I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. Great meeting you, getting to know you, and I hope you come back and hang out. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to come hang out then, we'll have a good old time. We will. Maybe we'll have some really big breaking news by then. I hope so. I'm just kind of sitting here chilling, showing people stuff, and hoping I don't come across something that's going to get me pinged. Look at this lady. No one's messing with her. Nobody's messing with her. CNN host Don Lemon says Michelle Obama is better looking than Melania Trump. I think everybody disagrees with that. Even Barack. But he won't tell you that. What is this? Manatee. Hundreds of manatees. Look at all those manatees. Look at them. They're just chilling. You go in the backyard, there's a bunch of you're not allowed to interact with manatees though. It's against the law in Florida, I believe. Oh Lord, why do they always look like this? Liberals waving pride flag, screeching against Elon at a protest in Massachusetts. I'm sure this will stop Doge. Get a life, people. Get a life. This isn't going to do anything. This won't do a thing. Hold on, you guys can't see it, can you? It won't do a thing. 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 There you go. There's your new chant. This won't do a thing. What do you want? Ineffectiveness. When do we want it? Now. You got it. All right, a couple more. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Who's confirming that gold wasn't stolen from Fort Knox? Maybe it's there. Maybe it's not. That gold is owned by the American public. We want to know if it's still there. They better get to work putting it back. As a U.S. Senator, I've tried repeatedly to get into Fort Knox. It's like locked up as tight as Fort Knox, believe it or not. Breaking news, Riverside County Sheriff Bianco officially announces his candidacy for governor of California. Sheriff Chad Bianco has been a vocal supporter of Donald Trump and not afraid to speak the truth about Gavin Newsom. Let's go. Go get him, Sheriff. Go get him. Yeah, that Fort Knox thing is going to be something else, isn't it? It's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. We've been wanting to get that answer for a long time. We got Doge going to do the audit on the Fort Knox to see if our gold is still there. And hopefully you got Ron Paul going to audit the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is on the list, and they're high on the list for a visit from the Doge team. And boy, is that going to be fun. I can't wait. I've waited decades for this moment. And if Ron Paul is there to kick the door in, man, I don't know, man. I might have fulfilled my purpose on there. I don't know. At least online. That seems like we're crossing the finish line in a lot of ways there. But we gotta get the information out and do something about it. I guess that's the next step. But man, that would be a big one, huh? That'd be a big one. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I got one more thing here or so to say here. That's a 5-minute clip. We won't do that. Let's see. Well, you're doing better than me, bud. If you're asking how many people right now, all I'm getting is crypto bots. That's because I'm not out there like trying. Like you got to try on X. You got to go follow a bunch of people to get a bunch of people to follow you back. That's the way it works. And I hope you get pushed out like one tweet or one post that just takes off for you. That's basically it. Here's a monkey carrying a rabbit. All right, there you go. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I did basic at ATI at Fort Knox. Well, is there gold in there or what? Is it in there? The Y-Files is a good show. Check it out. Dr. Stephen Greer says Luis Elizondo crowd wants to start Armageddon. Oh, yeah. See, look at this. I love it when I love the infighting in the conspiratainment universe. It's so good. I love the infighting because I'm not on anybody's side in that grift. I'm on the other side that's just calling you guys out. I'm on the base side. You guys are out there in La La Land making up your bullshit. Yes, we support Doge. Of course we do. Look at that. Okay, here you go. What if, and stick with me here, what if there's actually more gold than reported in Fort Knox and the New York Federal Reserve Vault? And the reason we haven't audited it in 50 years is because the U.S. government would have to explain where we got it all. Okay. I'm okay with that. They can start explaining now. That's okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine 600 men in 2024? And now I'm looking forward to settling down and finding love. Oh Lord. No. Oh man, more of this stupid protest. Yeah, protesters. Okay, so they had an organized run of protest at the U.S. State Capitol today. It's completely unhinged. So they organized a day of protest on President's Day. That's what's going on here. All right. So there you go. That's what's exited out. A little exit out segment. There you have it. They could give you all the gold. Yeah, man. That's more than one per day. I'll take it. Oh, that's more than one per day. Oh, I thought you meant gold. Okay. You're talking about the chick now. That's about 1.665 men per day. Yeah, I'm sure she did it in big batches too. Gross, man. Ugh. The smell. Okay. Anyways, guys, it's time to go finish this book, man. What do you say? You guys want to go finish a book? Let's go finish a book. Let's go finish Government Gangsters. If you made it this far into the kickoff show and you're on the YouTube side, leave me a comment below so I can thank you. Also, click the link and follow us over to Rumble. I'd love to have you follow us over there and hear what this awesome book has to say. We're wrapping it up, but there's a playlist in the bottom in the description, like right in the front of the description, right at the top of the description, that you can follow to watch every single episode of this book. And I got 4 other books. 4 other books. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th book. I got 4 other books that you can listen to as well over there. Just look for the Unrigged the Game playlist. Hey Daisy, I see you over there. You better come over to Rumble with me. Listen for the Unrigged the Game playlist, and you can find Control Oligarchs, The Great Awakening, Woke Inc., Big Intel, and Government Gangsters. And soon there'll be a 6th playlist called The War on Warriors by Pete Hegseth. All right. So we're going to go over here and finish this series up tonight. Guys, thank you so much, each and every one of you that have been here through this series. And a big thanks to all of you who have been here for the duration of this entire show, which is now over a year old. So thank you so much. Let's go do this, guys. We're going to get out of here. The kickoff show is officially over. That's the officially over sound. And we are on our way off of YouTube, but we're staying on Rumble and X. Guys, we're coming over there. Remember, when you get to Rumble, right, to hit the thumbs up and say hello in the chat so I know you're there, all right? And then we can get the reading started. We'll bring in the star of the show, and we'll get on with it, all right? That's what we got for you guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week with another edition of Unrig the Game. It'll either be a filler episode or we'll just go straight into the next book. I don't know yet. I got to keep a little bit of mystery going on here. But just tune in and you'll see. All right, guys. We're out of here. Let's go. Until next time, YouTube. Later.
Man, everyone's tensed up for a rumble.